Hell or High Rollers is an adventure set in DnD Hell, so will almost certainly contain adult content. Enjoy.
Hello, and welcome to Gluebhog's ASMR. Just relax and let me take you on a journey. A journey to Comfort Land. A land with no responsibility or anxiety. A land full of meaty rhythms. Ooh, yeah, that's some lovely meaty rhythms. If only you could experience this for 1 whole hour, 1-to-1, alone and in a dark, locked room. Well, you can! Gluebhog's awesome sounding meaty rhythms gives you a range of relaxing, protein-based sounds, such as sausage, beef, a pork loin. Pork loins. Here's some feedback from some of my previous clients.
That was absolutely awful.
Awesome!
God, I hated
That it ended.
I feel so much more anxious.
Now that I've left. So get yourself down to Peter's Pig Barn and using the discount code Send Me Back to the Womb, you can have 4% off your first ASMR session. Thank you. Bye. Mama. Woo, woo, woo. Get me in. Hello and welcome to episode 16 of Hell or High Rollers.
Yeah.
So, as you can hear from my loud and over-enthusiastic voice, I am not Dave Hearn, but Chris Leask. And today, I am going to be your games master. And I'm sure after listening to our previous episodes, you've already worked out why I'm doing all the talking. But if not, then I am sorry. Hopefully, eventually, you will understand. So, let's get this started by introducing our characters. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Great.
Hi, I'm Ellie Morris and I play Ghoul. He is a legend and that's all I need to say. No, he is a mushroom and he's 5 inches tall and he's very sweet. And the thing that I need to tell you about Ghoul is simple. He makes promises that he cannot keep.
Oh, why do you think he does that?
I think he just, in the moment, maybe believes it and then can't fulfill them. I don't know.
Oh, wow. So it's like a people-pleasing thing.
I don't know. Or maybe like a people unpleasing thing because he knows he won't do it.
He knows he won't do it.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't have a fact, guys.
There it is.
Then it all comes crumbling down.
Well, hello. My name is Henry Shields, and I play Henley Whispers, a.k.a. Tree Willy. Human ranger, hog roaster, subtle boaster, party ghoster.
Nice.
This is the thing about Henley. What he likes to do, he always likes to ghost a party. So, which is the practice of just leaving without letting anyone know that you've left.
I do it a lot.
Yeah. Henley does that every single time. But the thing is, he always wants to make sure everyone knows that he's left without telling anyone.
So how does he do that? That's hard.
It is hard. So what he does is he leaves the party without saying anything, puts on a disguise, goes back in pretending to be someone else, and then starts commenting loudly about how, wow, that guy Henley just left without saying anything. Anybody notice?
Oh, that's so weird. Because everyone will know as well.
Yeah, everyone knows it's him. Just like, he's still here though.
So sad. That's amazing. And Adam.
Hello, I've got absolutely nothing. Hi, I'm Adam Megiddo, and I play the role of Eric Sanguinius, the human necromancer who lives alone in the High-Vis Tower in the Rodney Marsh. Eric is happy.
Lovely.
No one saw that coming. No one saw that coming.
That is good. Simple. Hello, I am Dave Hearn, and usually I am your GM, but today I will be playing along with the guys. I don't have a character yet. We'll find out when we start the story. So my character makes promises that they can keep. They like to pretend to be ghosts at a party, and they are really sad.
Oh, God.
I mean, you would be sad if you spend your time pretending to be a ghost at a party. It's a horrible thing to do.
Tragic.
Amazing. So I guess we should do this. So strap in, listeners. You're in for an amazing and potentially very weird episode of Hell or High Rollers.
Yeah, let's do it.
So, In the last episode, we left the Happy Boys having fought the archdevil Lady Ingano, jumping through the portal, dragging the unconscious body of Gluebhog behind them. And why was Gluebhog unconscious? Because the necromancer didn't have enough healing spells. So,
Eric's fault.
Yeah, completely Eric's fault.
Since when did Eric have healing spells?
Have you never had healing spells?
No, he's a necromancer.
And not having them is not enough healing.
So you are hurtling through time and space. All seems typical as sharp assorted colours stream past you. But there is something unusual. You can hear a faint sound of a deep roar from what sounds like a wild animal. The roar begins to become louder and closer. You close your eyes and hold your head as the sound becomes overwhelming. Then suddenly, everything stops. You open your eyes and you find yourself standing on a pebbled drive.
Ouch!
Ooh.
Pebbled Drive. Sign of middle classes.
Where are we? Is this another layer of hell?
Can I see topiary?
So, as you look around, to either side of you, surrounding most of the Pebble Drive, you can see a variety of fruit orchards. Orchards or orchids? No, orchids. I've just heard it out loud. It's definitely orchards.
Well, it's either. What is it you're trying to describe?
An orchard.
An orchard.
Yeah. Then I got it right the first
orchards,
time.
yeah.
A variety of fruit orchards. It makes sense. That stretch as far as the eye can see. There's a gardener standing at the edge of the orchard, picking fruit, smiling to himself. He loves his fruit. And in front of you is a huge factory with workers piling into the entrance. And above the entrance, you can see a sign that says Bumble Dung Jam. And below it, in quotation marks, it reads, "Careful."
How strange. I do not think we are in a layer of hell. Have we returned to the mortal plane?
Eric, you weren't here for the last one of these, so let me explain. We've gone in Gluebhog's mind, I'm pretty sure.
We're inside his mind?
Yes.
It's sticky.
Yeah.
Well, if we're inside Gluebhog's mind, it should be quite small and the exit should be nearby.
And Eric, as you say that, you feel a clap of a hand on your shoulder, and you hear a voice going, "Oh my God, great joke, Eric! You're so funny."
Who's that? Who's that? Who's that complimenting me?
Who the fuck is this?
Do you want to describe yourself, Dave?
It's me. You look down and you see a little pig.
Aww.
It's a pig.
It's a little pig.
Yay!
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hi, pig.
You know, they don't call me pig. You know me. I'm Garth.
What?
Oh, Garth.
Yeah.
Have we met?
What do you mean have we met? We've been going through the layers of hell for ages now. What the hell's going on? What do you mean?
What? I've never seen you before, pig.
Oh.
But you're very cute.
Thank you. Classic ghoul. Just making jokes about having not seen me. The next thing, Eric and Henley, you're going to say you haven't seen me either, huh?
I haven't seen
I've never shown you.
You guys are hilarious.
No, we're serious. We do not know who you are. When did you first meet us?
Oh, you know, when we woke up in that little cave chained to the wall?
I take Henley to one side. It is possible that someone could have been with us all along in some perhaps unseen, invisible form.
You're saying that we have just been ignoring this pig the entire time?
We have been traveling with an unseen pig for some time. It is possible. It is not outside the realms of possibility, but then the realms that we travel through are strange indeed. Perhaps we should play along until we learn more.
Good idea, yes. Let's pretend we know this pig.
All right. Okay, I'm in.
I take Ghoul to one side and just go, "Hey, Ghoul, whisper, whisper, whisper. Make it look like we're whispering about something, huh?"
Whisper, whisper, whisper. What are we doing?
Now we gotta look at Henley and Eric and frown. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
I frowned with my voice.
As you say this, a small human woman rushing to get into the factory bumps into Henley. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. I'm late, and runs away.
That's fine. Rude woman.
And then a large human man bumps into you, trips over you, Ghoul. Oh, sorry, didn't see you there.
What the fuck do you think you're doing stepping on me? You think I'm an easy target because I'm small? Huh? Do you, punk? I got a pig and I'm not afraid to use it.
Yeah, we're gonna fuck you up, you fucking oaf. Come on, Ghoul, let's get him.
I just only realised saying this, if he's touched Ghoul,
You take damage.
well, yeah, he's just dead. Like, he can't take
guy
damage.
just died.
Yeah, so the guy trips and you say this, and he instantly just falls down dead.
Whoa.
Oh no, Ghoul.
Kill the guy.
I didn't do anything. Ghoul just backs away slowly and just puts the pig and maneuvers pig in front of him.
Don't touch the pig!
Oh shit.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
Oh, god damn it. Ah! Do I take 46 damage?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay,
Shit.
6, 11, 16, 17 damage. Okay, I've still got quite a bit of health left. I'm doing all right.
We're not talking bacon yet.
No, not quite yet.
All right. Everybody be calm. Now, Henley, you said we're inside Gluebrig's head?
That's right, yes. This happened with you a little while ago during the transfer between the previous two layers. We ended up stuck inside your mind, viewing your life as a child, I think. Am I right in thinking that we only just re-met you because it was actually Ingano tricking us the entire time in the previous adventure we had? So, where have you been, Eric?
Yeah.
Enough of this exposition. Come, let us make our way towards the factory and pretend that the pig is with us.
Well, the pig is with us.
Well, yes.
That's right, guys, I'm here, and I'm freaking panicking. And he starts digging a grave and trying to push the body in. Don't worry, Ghoul, I got you covered.
This pig is psychotic.
What the fuck? I'm psychotic. You just killed a man.
Yeah, by accident.
Yeah, well, I'm on purpose digging a grave. Can't just leave a dead man in the street. What the hell's wrong with you? I'm psychotic.
This is somebody's mind, pig. It doesn't matter.
Oh, all right.
As you're looking at the pig or Garth, you realize that he is wearing a certain outfit. And you look at yourselves and you will realize that you are all not wearing your ordinary clothes. Or in case Henley, whatever, like towel, curtain or flannel is covering Mr. Shazam. You are all wearing grey overalls with the Bumble Dung logo on the top pocket. And you also notice your ankle is feeling pretty damn weighty as you find a heavy-duty ankle lock, like an electronic tag, but it's D&D, so it's magic.
What if you don't have an ankle?
Oh shit. Yours is a waistband.
Ouch. I think we work for Bumble Dung Jams.
Okay, well, we better get in and get to work then, and hope no one notices we just killed a guy.
Get to
They
work? Get to
won't.
work making jam? I don't think so. I think there's been a mistake. Let us find the factory foreman and free ourselves from this nightmare.
So you're going in?
Yes.
Yeah, let's get in.
So, as you enter the lobby of the factory, you realize quite quickly that this is a pretty fancy place. Like not your usual mucky factory. In front of you is a row of 10 elevators with a sign above it that reads work time. One of the elevators is out of order and a mechanic, so is crouched by the control panel with his toolkit fixing it. He's whistling. To the left, there is a door and above it reads lunchtime. And to the right is a door and above it reads book time. There are workers rushing towards the lifts. They're clearly late.
Work time, lunchtime, book time.
Do you
Can I
do what you
grab
want?
a worker?
Yeah, do whatever you want. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Okay, so the person you're grabbing is like a halfling, and she is incredibly late. Like, what do you want? What do you want?
Why is everybody late for work today?
What? Oh yeah, there was a really bad crash on the motorway on the way.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so everyone's incredibly late. But you've got to come. You've got to come as well. You're going to be late. You'll be fired.
No,
and you do not want to be fired.
I mean, they're not going to fire everyone, are they? The entire workforce is late. I feel like it's a situation kind of like, it's like if no one dresses in school uniform, is there such a thing as school uniform?
There is a lot of unemployed people in the city, all looking for a job, so they'll get rid of you instantly.
Okay.
Perhaps what you all need is a union. I could be a union leader.
Mr. Bumbledung would never let us have a union.
Mr. Bumbledung. Mr. Bumbledung is exactly the person I think we need to speak to. Where do we find Mr. Bumbledung?
No one speaks to Mr. Bumbledung. No, never. We're not allowed. We haven't got that access. Like, he's the big boss.
What about if we know his son?
What? Who's the son?
Gluebrig.
Gluebrig Bumbledung.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess so, but he's obviously working. He's in dispatch.
Oh.
He's in dispatch.
Dispatch.
Where's that?
Well, that's, the exit.
He's at the where's the exit?
Well, so you have to go to the work level and you have to work, and then at the end, once you've finished your work, you've made the jam, you then give it to dispatch, and dispatch then takes it out, takes all the orders out, and delivers it.
So you're saying that in order to get to Gluebrig, we gotta go and make some jam?
A pig.
Hey, yeah, I'm a pig.
Well, yeah, I guess you do. I'm really sorry. I'm really, truly late. And she runs over to the elevator and starts really manically pressing the button.
Pressing the button won't make it come any faster.
And then you hear a mechanic who's fixing goes, yeah, exactly. I know exactly what you mean. That's what I've been telling them. That's why these control panels keep breaking. Do you want to go to the work time?
Well, I guess we should go to the work time.
Yes, let us go to work.
We've got to do the work.
Let's head to work time.
Okay.
So after a while, the elevator arrives. And as you get in the elevator, you see there are 4 buttons. The top button reads Papa's office. The button below reads ground floor, which is the floor you're on. Then below that, it reads work time. And then the button below that, the bottom button, reads Very restricted floor. Don't go here ever. It's the worst. You'll die. Don't do it.
Oh. I feel like we should just go to work time and try and get to Gluebrick, because I feel like if we can get to Gluebrick, we can get out of here.
Yeah. Okay.
Work time.
Great. So the elevator doors close. The elevator goes up and you land at the work time floor. As the elevator doors open, you see a straight corridor with an opening at the end. From that opening, you can hear the noise of machinery and shouting and general business. In the corridor before the opening, there are 4 doors, 2 either side.
Ghoul goes through the one closest to him on the right.
Oh, you're just going to open one of the doors?
Yeah.
Great. So as you open the door, you see a huge forest. So the room is transformed like you're suddenly in a forest. And you see Gluebrick in rage. He is standing beside a dead body.
Whoa.
Gluebrick? Gluebrick, is that you?
No response. He just continues to dig a hole.
You see, guys, you kill a man, you dig a grave. This is a good man right here.
Wait, so, okay, Ghoul tries to go further in to approach Gluebrick.
Okay, as you do, you hear a voice from behind you. Excuse me, you are incredibly late.
What?
Who's that? Hello?
Hello?
Who are you?
I'm Mr. Supervisor. I'm your boss, and you should be in there working. You should be making jam. Instead, you're looking at Stephanie. And as you turn around, the room that was this forest with Gluebrick digging a body is suddenly just an office. And Stephanie, the accountant, is just eating a sandwich looking at you, confused.
Stephanie. Sorry. Hello. Hold on. Did you say your name's Mr. Supervisor?
Indeed, my name is Mr. Supervisor.
Were you born that way?
Yes.
You were...
Are all your family supervisors?
Yes, there was a father supervisor, but he was also Mr. Supervisor. There was my mother, she was a supervisor, she was Mrs. Supervisor until the divorce, then she was Mrs. Supervisor.
We've all played happy families. We understand the rules.
Are you coming to work or not, or do you want to be fired?
We're trying to get to work. We came in here to work, and it was a forest. It's not our fault.
This is pathetic. You are here to work. I don't think you understand what happens if you are fired. You no longer have a job.
I totally understand that. I absolutely understand that.
Right, so get inside now.
As we walk down the corridor, I say to Henley, what happened in my mind? Did you find clues that would allow you to escape? How did you get through the forest of my mind? You must have been in there for some time, for it is filled with dense intelligence. I'm surprised you made it out at all. Perhaps in many ways you're still in. But I digress. How do we get out of Gluebrick's mind? I do not wish to spend any longer here.
Yes, well, when we were wading through the dense intelligence of your mind,
Thank you.
we had to find 3 different keys that unlocked the portal to get us out of there. And there were these guys in hazmat suits all trying to help us get free. I haven't seen anything like that here, though. This seems much more of a sort of free-form, almost improvisational kind of chaos world where nothing makes any
A
sense.
jazz odyssey, if you will.
Yeah. It is a jazz odyssey world.
So he leads you into the main part of the factory. Okay, it's a large room full of overworked employees running around. The room is clearly divided into 4 sections. In the first section, you can see worker tables with crates of assorted berries on them. In the second section of the room, you can see a large stock pot with people simmering something. In the third section, you can see people wrestling with pixies and attempting to shake them over jars. And in the final section, you can see employees working on loud machinery. Right, you lot, you're already late, so get to it. We've just received a huge order, so I need you to make the jam as quickly as possible, okay? I hope you're up to date with how to make it, because if not, then you are fired.
Garth immediately just goes, all right, sir, you got it, and just runs and starts stomping on berries. I assume that's how you...
Oh, wow, okay, yeah. So the first section it's like a table, and there's raspberries in a box, and on the left there's an empty container. So you are just going to go and jump in that box, are you?
Yeah, I'm just going to use my trotters and start smashing up the berries for the jam.
And Mr. Supervisor comes over and goes, what on earth are you doing to my raspberries? All of you, come over here.
What?
Please, it's okay. He was just trying to work.
We're trying to make some jam. We love jam.
This is not how you smush raspberries. You clearly have no idea about horticulture.
Oh, dear.
You are fired.
No!
No!
Garth, we're being fired. You're being fired for insubordination.
Oh, God. I'll do it. You can have inspiration.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm going to give out so many.
I don't get it.
Or it's a word
It's a
for
bore.
pig. It's
Oh,
subordination. Come on.
Sorry, I heard bored.
Sorry, Mr. Supervisor. What can I say? This ain't really my jam.
Yeah. He's made a real pig's ear of it.
God,
Big-
inspiration for everyone.
Oh, that hog's been roasted.
You want to hold this? A long episode, man. You want to hold this.
Yeah, it's
you
true.
wanna- As he shouts, you're fired. All of you feel your ankle tags vibrate, and a loud beeping starts. Blackout.
What?
Wait, it said blackout? Or there was a blackout?
no, you just hear the voice of Gluebhog going, blackout! Nothing happens. Yeah. And then, suddenly, it is literally a blackout. You all open your eyes, and you are back where you started, outside on the Pebble Drive, facing towards the Bumbledung factory.
Pebbles, wait, what? We were just here.
Oh,
Oh
God,
my
what's
God,
happening?
what the hell? We got fired and sent back to the start? This is crazy.
I move over to where we buried that body. Is there still a body there, or has everything been reset?
There is nobody there. That's what I say.
There's no body here. Time loops. Curious fluctuations in
Okay.
the space-time continuum.
Oh, we got fired and then everything reset. Maybe we need to avoid being fired.
Yeah, we gotta make jam.
But I don't really understand why we got fired. I thought we were trying to make the jam. We didn't do it right.
We gotta go to book time and find a book that tells us how to make jam. A jamuel, if you will.
Absolutely. We must go to book time, bookworms that we are. Surely that is where I shall come into my element. Let us go in again and go to book time.
Okay.
Hold on, let's be careful though, because at some point workers are going to start flooding through here. We don't want to kill any this time.
As you say that, a woman bumps into you and goes, oh God, I'm so sorry. I can't be late.
Ghoul, get out of the way now.
A man just runs past you.
Yay, I dodged in
Oh,
time.
we saved his life.
You did. That's really beautiful. That's lovely. I'm also going to say this. All of you suddenly sense a deep connection with Gluebhog, and something is not right. Yeah, and every time you start again, because Gluebhog is unconscious, I'm going to roll a death saving. So every time you start again, there is a chance that Gluebhog might die. Keep in mind that, please, guys, I fucking beg you. Like,
Don't kill him.
he has no. This is his last life.
feast.
Yeah.
You might kill your own character by mistake.
Oh, I'd be furious. And I've just rolled, and it wasn't. It was a bad one. Oh no, 11.
11 passes.
Oh, 11 passes. It's a good one. Just take your time, guys. You're having a nice time.
Okay, so we gotta be good workers.
There's high stakes here. I feel like you've really put a gun to your own head.
I really
Yeah,
have, but
nice.
I love it.
I love it.
Yeah, okay.
All right, let's get in there and read some fucking books.
I turn to Henley and say, I'm sure we would have noticed him by now.
The pig.
The pig, yes.
Wait, are you still thinking that potentially the pig has been with us all along?
I haven't ruled it out as a possibility.
I think it's unlikely, Eric. I mean, given that we're in a mindscape right now, I think nothing should be trusted. I mean, if we get out of this and the pig is still with us, it'll be really weird.
Well, what if the pig is some sort of part of Gluebhog himself?
Ooh, that's an interesting idea. It is a very strong pig, isn't it?
Yeah, powerful.
Maybe the pig is Gluebhog. Let's try not to kill the pig.
Protect the pig at all costs.
In we go, and this time to book time.
Well, at the moment you're on the drive.
Yeah.
So you're surrounded by the orchard, and there's the gardener that's there, and there's lots of employees that are kind of like running in. But do you want to go inside, do you?
Can I just speak to the gardener quickly before we go in?
Okay, so yeah, as you approach the gardener, you see a very weathered old man in green overalls and wellies, and he is just talking to himself. Oh, you are my beauties. You are gorgeous. I am your god, and I love every single one.
Hey,
Hello?
buddy.
You're right.
How you doing?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. What can I do for you?
We're new here, and we're just a bit confused about what the hell's going on. Do you know how to make jam?
Of course, I know how to make jam.
Could you teach us how to make jam?
I can't make the whole process, but I know what to do with berries. Why?
Oh.
What do you want to know?
Okay, that's a
And why
start.
should I help you?
Do you know Gluebhog Bumbledung?
He's Mr. Bumbledung's son. But yeah, you want to find Gluebhog, he's in the dispatch.
So to get to dispatch, we need to crush some berries, make some jam.
You've got to go through the 4 sections of making the jam.
What are the 4 sections? What are the 4 things?
So
we have
you've got to crush the berries, you've got to make the jam, you've got to mix the pixie dust into the jam, and then you've got to shake up the jar.
Okay, we can do that. But we started with crushing berries and we got told that was wrong.
How did you crush the berries?
Little
With
pig
the
hooves. That probably
pig.
is wrong, isn't it?
That is not how you crush berries.
You don't
need
just
a
stick a
special
pig in
tool.
there and-
No,
Okay.
you need a special tool. tool.
Oh, what's the tool?
Well, it's one of these. And he shows you like a hammer, but it's like a meat. What do you call that? A meat
Tenderizer.
tenderizer. Yeah, it's like a meat tenderizer, but this one's magic and it's for berries.
Oh, can I have that?
No.
Okay. I stab him.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah, he's imaginary. I don't.
Before you do that, before you stab him, can I just say to the gardener, whoa, you're a gardener, right? You like all kinds of plants and stuff?
Yeah.
Maybe you should just pick up this cool little mushroom and tell me what you know about it.
Oh, very smart. Yeah.
That's better.
And he goes, all right, I know a lot about berries, but I don't really know that much about mushrooms, but I guess I could learn. And as he says that, he touches Ghoul and instantly just dies.
And as he's going over to Ghoul, Garth is already digging a grave.
Henley's just holding his sword, and he was about to stab him, and he's a little disappointed he didn't get to. Just stabs the body a couple of times.
I'm going to take away your inspiration. That's cruel.
Aw.
Happy boys are so rank sometimes.
Come on, guys. He's just a pigment of my imagination. Can I have my inspiration back?
Yeah, you can have
Yeah.
Great. You have the hammer. The hammer is yours.
And we just tip his body into a shallow grave and walk away.
Not even filling it in,
I don't
just
think it's
leaving his body.
None of it's real. Yes,
May
no.
I make a suggestion? If you go into the factory and get back to work, I shall return shortly.
Where are you going?
What?
I'm going to have a look around, and I cast invisibility on myself.
Eric?
Oh, nice. Okay.
Great. Okay. So we're going to go with Garth, Henley, and Ghoul first. So what are you guys doing? Are you guys going to go inside?
I think, we've got this magical tool, so we could go to book time and learn more about the jam making process, which I
Have
think.
we learned everything we need to know about the process?
We've only learnt about the berries, but I think maybe we start working on the berries.
No, to be fair, one of the 4 things we had to do in the jam making process was make the jam.
So we need to know what
probably
that
need
is.
a bit more information. So I think now we've got our magic hammer. We've heard the 4 things we need to do. We can just go and crack out some jam.
Okay, great.
So you guys have gone in the elevators. I assume you've pressed the button to go down to work time, and you are back in the corridor where there's the 4 doors.
Garth is going to go straight to the work time factory.
Great.
Yeah, Ghoul is following Garth. Ghoul loves Garth.
So as you get there, Mr. Supervisor meets you and goes, right, you lot, you're already late, so get to it. We've just received a huge order, so I need you to make the jam as quick as possible. I hope you're up to date with how to make it, because if not, you're fired.
Hey, Mr. Supervisor, how's your wife?
Oh.
And he strokes his leg with a little pig trotter and says, I know you're angry. Don't worry. We're going to get back to work. We got the tools. We're going to smash up the jam. We're going to make everything great for you, buddy. Don't you worry, Mr. Supervisor. You're doing a great job.
And as you move on to the first section, Mr. Supervisor takes out like a little pocket watch and opens it. And on the left is just a picture of his wife. And it's a really lovely moment.
She the person who died in the motorway pilot.
Yeah, but he's so
to
terrified
work.
of being fired, he refuses to not go to work.
So tragic.
So as you get to the first section, you've got the same workstation, and you've got the raspberries on the right and the empty container.
Can I roll an investigation check, me and Ghoul, to see if we can see how the other people are crushing the berries?
Perfect, do that.
That is 18.
18. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
You look over the other tables, and it is very simple. They are just pouring the raspberries and just hitting it with the hammer, and then just scraping the smush into a container. Just turns out all you need is the magic from the hammer for them to be perfectly and evenly squashed.
All right, Ghoul, can I smush and you scrape, or you want to smush?
No. You smush, I scrape. Sounds like a plan. Hot no?
What's Henley doing while this is happening?
Yeah, they've got it covered. So Henley goes over to some of the workers and says, the proletariat must rise up. We must regain control of the means of production. Unionize.
And all the tables stop and look at you. Thousands of people, by the way. So you've really got an audience. Do you want to roll for what performance?
Yeah. 11. I used my inspiration.
Oh yeah, shit, go ahead.
16.
16. Okay, so most people just suddenly turn away and just go back to work. But there's a few people who wink at you and point to a little, I guess there's like a little door on the side. Do you follow them?
Oh yeah, side quest.
Yeah,
So he strolls off into a corner of Bluebrick's imagination.
You open the door and there is a group of wrestling hams. And they're all sitting around a table, and they all suddenly get up and they take out some knives. But then the guy who nodded at you and has led you in this room goes, it's okay. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm going to go in and I'm going to say, Henley says, don't worry, guys, I'm here to help.
And as you say that, we move over to Eric. So what do you want to do?
I move as quietly as I can, stealthily, down the pebble path towards the doorway of the factory, and I'm making my way invisibly to book time.
Great. So you get to the door of book time. As you touch the door, you fly back instantly as a pulse of energy hits you, and you hear the sound of children going,
Idiot, you don't know nothing.
Well, I do. No, don't talk to them, Eric. They are but a figment of someone else's imagination. There is some magic in this portal, and I investigate further. I investigate the doorway.
I'm also going to need you to take 1d10 of damage, actually, from the door.
Oh, are you indeed? That's the full 10. Oh, blessed dice.
Wow. Okay, great. So you're going to also do an investigation check on the door, right?
Yes, I am.
Great.
Okay, that's a 17.
So you can tell there is magic on this door. Obviously, it just attacked you.
Yeah, but do I have any insight into the magic?
The insight to the magic is the way of getting past the magic is by answering a few questions. And as you realize that, you suddenly hear the door scream.
To enter me it's quite a fiddle, for you shall have to answer all the riddles.
Very well. Go on.
Number one.
It's quite a self-conscious door. So it's like,
Okay, number one riddle.
You don't need to speak. There's just you and me here, so just drop the volume.
Thanks, man. It does sound like Gluebhog. All right, number one riddle. I'm small like a dog. If a dog was a cat, what am I?
Cat.
Complete. Number two riddle. I am skeleton. What am I?
Skeleton.
Passed. Yeah.
No. I hope they continue much in the same vein. Let us continue.
Number three and final riddle.
Yes.
I can bring tears to your eyes, make you smile, resurrect the dead and reverse time. What am I?
I can bring tears to your eyes, make you smile, resurrect the dead, and reverse time. It's not an onion, that's for sure.
Passed! No, I'm joking, it's not.
Not an onion is correct.
Okay, you can leave me pondering on that one while you go back through the other.
We suddenly cut back to Ghoul and Pig. Garth.
Garth, you named me, man.
I did name you. I like the pig name now.
I like Pig. I think they're having a great time. They're smashing, they're scraping, they're nailing it.
Yeah, just as you cut in, you just hear Garth say, "You jammy bastard."
And then they start just rolling around in the...
Oh no, don't roll around in it.
rolling around in the jam.
Mr. Supervisor comes over, having heard your incredible jokes, like, oh, very good. My wife would have loved that. Well done. Look at the amazing smushing you've done. Now, take your smush and using the method in the next say, fuck.
It's okay, Mr. Supervisor. We know you're sad. Take your time.
Thank you. And using the method in the next section, make your jam.
Remind us of the method again.
No. And walks away.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can we quickly do an investigation check just to see if we can see other people doing the method?
Yeah, so you're moving on to the next section, right?
Yeah, I think
So
so.
Yeah.
let me just explain what's in front of you. So as you approach the second section, you see a huge stock pot, and it's sitting over 5 burning logs. Beside it, there is a method sheet, and I'm not going to make you roll for this. You can just read the method sheet, and it says, add sugar and raspberries. Simmer at exactly 220 Fahrenheit and stir.
Sounds simple enough for a pig and a mushroom.
I think we could do that. You know, together you and I would make a great pizza.
We would. We really would, you magical bastard.
You're a magical bastard.
And they just start rolling around on the floor again.
Oh, this is so lovely. Okay, so what do you want to do? Do you want to after you've finished rolling, do you want to do something?
Is there like a temperature gauge?
No, there isn't.
Okay, so and are there any logs burning in the thing? So am I understanding this right? There's like a log burner, a big vat in which we're putting sugar and fruit in to make the jam, and we got to get it to the right temperature.
Exactly. Do you want to do an investigation check?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
can we combine our investigation?
Yeah, go on. I'll let you
checks?
do that. Yeah, fine.
I got a 6.
I got a 10, so that's 16.
16, then is I'll give you that. So what you can see is obviously you've got the stock pot. At the bottom of the stock pot, there is 5 burning logs that are already on fire. You can see around the fire, there is like some sort of force field, some magical force field. And also, because you rolled pretty well, on the stock pot, there is a picture of a glove or like some sort of mitten or some sort of hand. And that's what you can see.
Then maybe we need to find the glove.
Or do you want to put in the raspberries and sugar? Like it's all there. It's good to
Okay, all right, Garth. I'll get the sugar, you get the raspberries.
All right, and you know what, Ghoul? I think we just chuck it all in, chuck in a couple of logs, hope for the best.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, 3, 2, 1.
And you chuck in the raspberries and the sugar and the 5 logs are burning. And we cut back to Henley.
He's stripped to the waist, wrestling a ham.
So, are you fighting the leader?
Yeah.
Are these pigs or like...
He's a ham.
There's ham wrestling, yeah, but they were also part of a union, an underground union that... I don't know what's
trying to wrestle his way to the top.
Using his under 7s judo training.
Yeah, exactly. and he's saying it's just business. It's not porcino.
Oh
God.
That was a bit ham-fisted.
Oh, fuck you.
That was good though.
As you're wrestling, another ham goes to defend the ham you're fighting, and another ham, a third ham, stops this ham and goes, "No, Stuart, let them see it out." And then we just cut back. We cut back to Eric.
I'm pondering over the riddle. I'm walking back and forwards, and then after a while, I take out my dictionary and I just start reading all the words from the letter A.
All the
As in, you just start reading every word from a dictionary.
Yeah, just to see if I can
That's his
just
method.
fluke it.
chances are you'll get it.
Very methodical man.
Does the answer begin with an A?
I know.
No, not at all.
I know what it is, I think.
We then cut back to Ghoul and Pig.
Ghoul
Garth.
and Garth, the best of friends. Ghoul and Garth never ends. Ghoul and Garth.
They're just singing.
And as you do that, Mr. Supervisor comes over with a thermostat in his hand, and he hears your song, and he's like, "Oh, I used to go to the jazz with my wife." And he then puts in the thermostat, and you see the temperature go up, and it hits 275 Fahrenheit. And you hear Mr. Supervisor go, "What on ridiculous, too hot, 275 Fahrenheit, you've burnt the jam.
Oh, no.
You obviously never stepped foot in a kitchen before. You are fired."
Oh God, no.
And then Ghoul and Garth, you feel a buzz around your ankle and a loud beeping starts. You, Henley, you are, I guess you're
Got him in a chokehold.
You've got him in a chokehold, and everyone is aware that you're about to become their king.
Yes.
Your ankle starts to beep.
What? No.
We cut back to Eric, who is doing what?
Mellifluous, mellow, melody, melon, melt, member, memory.
And then suddenly the door goes complete. It opens, but then your ankle starts beeping and you feel a vibration and blackout.
Oh, shit.
And you all, once again, open your eyes and you're back where you started, outside on the Pebble Drive, facing towards the Bumbledung factory.
Oh, God fucking damn it.
What did
Damn
you do?
What did I do? What did you do?
Well, I made... What makes you think I did anything at all? What did you do?
Well,
We
I
made
made
the
some
jam.
jam.
Yeah.
You made jam.
I was nearly king of the hams.
What?
Side quest.
Well, I solved a riddle, and as I did so, the lights went out, and then we were brought back here. Damn it, we will never get access to the book time in this way.
Guys, do you feel that?
What?
And as you say that, I have just rolled and he got below a 10. So we are 1 for 1 so far.
Oh God.
Okay.
On his
let's try
death
this
saves, that
again.
is. Yeah.
Gluebrick, I feel like Gluebrick is fading away.
As you say this, a man trips over Ghoul. Oh,
Yo.
sorry, I didn't. Oh, God! And then just
Oh,
instantly
shit,
dies.
we forgot about him.
Oh, yeah, we killed him this time.
Whoa.
All right. Better dig another grave.
Hey, get digging.
Okay, I jog over to the gardener.
So, hello. Oh, well, actually, as you run over, he is talking to himself, and he's like, oh, you are the best berries in the world, and my wives, and I love you, every single fucking one of you.
What do you do to these berries, mate?
He looks up, oh, hello.
I don't know. I have no remorse for that. I stab him.
He instantly dies.
I grab his hammer.
Great. And the rest of you? Well, you're all together, I guess.
Well, we kind of needed him to tell us about how the temperature thing worked.
Oh,
He's
shit,
now
I just
dead.
stabbed him.
Okay, well, we needed to find something, a tool for the making of the jam.
What is it you need to do?
We need to get it to a perfect temperature.
Which temperature?
174.
Nope. The two worst people.
Okay, 174. Good, we'll aim for that.
I'm pretty sure it was 174.
No,
Thanks,
Goo,
Ghoul.
I think you'll find it was 386.
Okay, well, we're just going to have to try because you were the only ones there, so we're committed to this.
And Garth turns to Henley and says, were you fighting hams?
Yes, I was. Why?
Dead pigs?
Oh, yes.
Enchanted dead pigs?
Enchanted dead pigs is exactly what I was fighting, yes.
All right. You need to show me where that is.
What are you going to do about it?
Don't you fucking backchat me, ham fucker.
Oh, God. I think you misunderstood. Whoa. I don't think it was fucking hams.
I was just wrestling the pigs. I was, God, Garth, you're a curious pig.
Hey! Ghoul puts his arm around Garth but doesn't touch him, just like puts his arm around his shoulder and then walks away. And just as he walks away, he turns his head over his shoulder and says,
Hey, Henley, I'm going to lunch. Hold my meetings.
Okay, and you guys, you walk in through to the lobby and you can go left and you go into lunchtime.
I think so.
Great. You go
let's do
towards that.
I'm going to go with Eric.
So great. Eric and Henley then go through to the lobby. You all part your ways. You go to the right and you go to book time.
Chris, before we split up, Garth runs over to Henley and takes the tool for smashing the berries.
Oh, yes,
I
I
think
need that.
Nice.
me and Ghoul are going to need that. Thanks, Henley.
Suddenly, you see something very unusual. Out of one of the elevators steps 4 small cartoon animals. A deer, a rabbit, a mouse, and a turtle. And they all are dancing and singing.
You're trapped in his mind and you don't know how to leave. Time is ticking, you don't know what to believe. We're working hard at fixing all the techie bits and bobs. We're sorry for the issues, but we hate our horrid jobs. While you wait for us, it's important we admit. Too many blunders. Too many blunders. Gluebhog's brain will turn to shit.
Amazing.
Oh, that was very
So
cool.
cool. Oh my God, I love it.
Chris, is this what it's like in your head?
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? This is just a therapy session.
Oh my God.
Who were those guys?
That was 4 little cartoon animals in hazmat gear, basically warning you that, they're trying to fix the issue. So you've seen this before.
Yeah, those guys. The
Those
guys that do
guys.
the portals.
Engineers. They're engineers.
They're engineers. So, well, in your mind, Eric, they were
Yes.
competent hazmat-wearing engineers. In Gluebhog's mind, they're
Tiny cartoon animals.
that sing songs. Yeah.
Yes, we're doomed. We're all doomed.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute.
So we're going to go with Henley and Eric. So you arrive at the library door.
Okay, you had the answers to the riddles?
I do. Furthermore, this door has very low self-esteem, so we should simply be able to bully our way through.
And suddenly, as you say that, the door goes,
To enter me, it's quite a fiddle, for
All
you
right,
shall have...
we've heard it before, door,
Okay.
if that is your name.
yes, it's Stephen.
Aww.
Well, Stephen. Go with Stephen then. What's wrong with that? Now, give us the last riddle so we can have access.
Okay, right. I can bring tears.
Memory, right? Memory.
Okay. And the door just falls off its hinges. It's so broken. And, yeah, you can go in.
I turn to Henley and I say, and that is how you speak to a door.
Thanks for the lesson, Eric.
Come with me. We have no time to lose.
As I walk past, I stroke Stephen and say, "You are adorable."
And it gives you 10 points of damage. You're not allowed to touch the door. Take your damage.
Oh, it's an 8.
What happened there? Did you just interact with the door for the purposes of a pun?
Yes.
You deserve everything you get for that. Now, where are we?
So as you enter the room, you see a traditional-looking library. It's mahogany bookcases line each wall full with leather-bound books. In the center of the room sits a woman, deep in thought, writing a letter.
Forgive us. We did not mean to intrude upon your private hour.
It's okay. And she just goes back to writing her letter.
Have you been in the library long?
Okay, I don't know what this is, but I'm just trying to write this letter, and
Forgive me,
you
yes.
you seem to be interrupting me, so either come and get a book or leave me alone, okay?
Enough said. I shall get to work toot sweet.
Is there a book we can read?
Well, yeah, you can go and have a little look at the books.
Can I investigate?
Yeah, of course.
I want
Roll.
13.
You can see that all the books they're not really books. They've just, on the cover, they say you're an idiot, you can't read. But there is one book you can see that is a book you can recognize.
Okay, I'll go for that book.
And it's called A Wholesome Whale Goes to Scarborough. Not Scarborough, what was it? Scunthorpe. Don't even know my own book.
Okay, I take out that correct book.
And as you say that, the woman suddenly goes, why are you touching that book?
The library.
Oh, fair. You got me there. But maybe you should just put that back. That's my son's book.
Oh, you're Gluebhog's mother.
Yes, I am. Maybe you could just leave that book. Who are you?
I'm a friend of Gluebhog's, Henley. I'm one of his best friends.
I don't know why I found that funny.
I don't know why you find that funny.
Really? I didn't think Gluebhog had friends.
Oh, he does. He has a few friends now. He's a good kid, Gluebhog.
He is. You know, a lot of people think he's stupid or an idiot or, and sometimes he can be a bit like that. But
Oh, he
he's got
absolutely is. He's a fucking
all right,
idiot.
hold the fuck off.
Come on, let's be honest here. He's not the sharpest tool in the
No,
in
but
the shed.
he has the biggest heart.
He does. He's a good boy.
And he needs looking after.
And I think he might need some help right now. Is it all right if I borrow this book?
Yes. And as you say this, a man walks into the the door's gone, isn't it? So he just walks through
Through the bookshelves.
yeah, screw it, yeah. So he smashes through the bookcase. And you recognize this person to be Arthur, Gluebhog's father. He does not look at you. He doesn't say anything to you. He just looks at Catherine, Gluebhog's mother, and she gets up and she walks over to him. And just before she leaves, she turns around. Please look after him, please. And they both leave.
Okay. I get the book.
Great. You open the book. And it's a really good book. Genuinely, one day you can read it. But as you open it, a piece of paper falls out, and it is an extract from a pixie manual. And it says, "How to shake a pixie."
Okay, that's one of the steps. I've got the key to one of the steps. It's not the one we're currently on, but great, I've got it.
And then we cut away to Ghoul and Garth, and you are entering the canteen, right?
Smells good. Guys, what's your favorite food?
You know what? Ironically, it's bacon.
And now you ask me one.
What's your favorite food?
Ironically, it's a mushroom. Quick fire friendship.
So, just to give you the layout, while this not that I think because of this mad conversation you can see anything that's going on around you, but you are in the canteen and there are rows of tables with a few people dotted around having breakfast. At the far end of the room is an open kitchen with one creepy old lady running around.
Ooh.
What do you want to do?
I want to scan around the canteen to see if I can find something that looks like the picture of the mitten that was on the method sheet.
Okay. Do you want to roll for that?
Yeah, that is 19.
19. Okay. You can't see any symbols for mittens, but you look at the crazy old creepy lady running around, the cook, and she is wearing mittens.
I think we have to steal that woman's mittens.
Yeah.
Hi.
So, as you approached, you notice that she looks like a stereotypical witch. She has a witch's hat on and keeps laughing to herself in the most manic way with long fingers, and she's just really creepy. And she's like,
What can I do for you, boys? Oh, wait, hang on.
and as you see this, she turns around and goes to the oven, and below it there are 5 logs. And she, with the mitten, goes and removes one log, then turns around and goes,
What do you want? Food? Jam sandwich?
We'd like your mittens.
You want the witch's mittens?
Uh-huh.
Well, what are you going to do for me for the witch's mitten?
All right, look, let's get down to brass tacks, witch.
Okay, if you want my meeting, then you will have to take my curse.
What's your curse?
You will not be told now, but one day, at some point, the curse will strike just for one of you, and you can choose anyone within your party, within your friendship group.
What?
You can choose anyone to have this curse.
I choose Henley.
Come on.
Complete! She instantly gives you the mitten.
There's a fucking imaginary pig here.
He's my best friend in the
He's
whole
not
world.
even real. Oh.
And you have the mitten.
Henley's not there, but he feels something happened. And you go, oh, what now?
You do actually. We cut back to Henley, and you suddenly hear in your mind,
What? Oh, I know that's cool.
But in your time you've been there, you have noticed that one part of the letter, the extract of this manual you found, it does say, to shake a pixie, one must befriend the pixie.
Ooh, okay, good to know.
Okay, well, Garth, I think we got what we need, but also, is it what we need?
You know, I think so. I'm kind of having a bit of a panic here because I don't really know what the hell's going on, but I think we got the mitten, we got the tool. Let's just hope the other guys got the last piece of the puzzle, and then we can make this freaking jam.
Garth, listen to me. Don't panic. You're a beautiful pig. You're a beautiful friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Now let's go make this jam.
You know what, Ghoul? You know just what to say to me. You're the freaking best, Ghoul. Let's get out of here.
Very cliquey, these two.
Yeah, they really are. So you guys leave the canteen. Are you, Eric and Henny, are you going to leave your library?
Okay, Eric, should we head back and try and successfully make this jam?
Let us make jam together.
Okay, Eric. I feel like we don't have the same rapport, the pig and the mushroom.
So as you say that, Eric and Henley leave book time, and you are walking to the lobby. And opposite the lobby, you can see two incredible friends walk towards you, Garth and Ghoul.
I put my arm around Eric's shoulder and say, hey, we had a good old time in there, didn't we, chum?
We certainly did, looking at the books together like a pair of men.
just a pair of men. Just a pair of men leafing through a children's book together. Just a couple of men having a gander.
The more we go into detail, the worse it sounds, doesn't it, really? There was... Bluebrick's mother was there.
Yes.
And
good times were had. Hey.
they really were the best of times.
How are you doing down there, little ones?
Great! We got the gloves from the witch, and you're cursed.
Yeah, oh, thanks for that. I noticed.
You can go in the elevator, which is just next to the mechanic, who's whistling to himself.
Maybe the mechanic
Yeah,
knows
the
about the machine, the shaking machine.
Oh, shit, yeah, the mechanic. Yeah, we should definitely speak to the
final
mechanic.
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we have a chat with the mechanic?
Yep, yeah.
Mr. Mechanic, we are the happy boys.
Did you
Fear
guess
us.
his name correctly?
Well, hang on, how do you know my name?
What? You're a mechanic?
Yeah,
Mechanic.
I'm Mr. Mechanic, Mr. John Mechanic.
Because I am your long-lost son.
No, you are a mushroom. I'm not that dumb.
All
And he
right.
turns around, and with his spanner, he goes back to fixing his control.
May I have a little peek at your spanner there, my friend?
No, this is my father's spanner.
Is it really?
And it was his father's spanner.
Yes.
And it was my father's... No, hang on. That's how my
back
family
and
It
works.
was
forth.
passed back and forth
I was
between
passed back and
grandfathers
forth between
and
generations, yeah.
The sort of fight
So
over the
yeah,
hammer.
it was his father's, then it was my father's, then my father's father's, then it was back to mine. Why? Well, you can't have my spanner.
Well, we might need to use it to make the jam.
No.
I'm going to cast Charm Person.
Good idea.
Nice.
Great.
Yeah, they make a wisdom saving throw, and if they make it, I think they're okay. And if they fail, they're sort of very friendly towards me.
6. So he absolutely failed that. So what do you
Yeah,
want
but
to say
if
to
you'd
him?
have said 6 really confidently, Chris.
Yeah, it would have fooled you. So yeah, he's charmed.
Mr. Mechanic, dear old Mr. Mechanic.
Yeah.
Tell us about how to sort out the machine and then in the final section there. How does one complete this process of making jam? Tell me all about it.
Well, the machine down there is, it basically shakes the jam. It should be working. If it's not working, you should have your tools, mainly your spanner, to fix it.
It's just a spanner, or other tools needed?
No, it's a machine that only needs a spanner.
As he's saying this, I am using my sleight of hand skills to try and lift the spanner from him.
Roll it. It's going to be high because it's his fucking father's.
Okay, that's a 21.
Great. You absolutely grab that spanner.
I
He's just...
lift the spanner off him.
It has been a pleasure talking to you, Mr. Mechanic.
It has been a pleasure.
Hey, where's your spanner?
And suddenly he looks down to his toolkit and goes, no!
And the doors to the elevator just close shut.
Yeah, great. So you come down. So, well, actually, which floor do you want to go to?
Work floor.
Work floor.
So you get through, and Mr. Supervisor is there, and he's like, right, you lot, you are already incredibly late this time.
I know your wife died on the motorway. We know.
Come on. How's your wife?
Oh, yeah, she's sadly was trampled.
This is so tragic.
I put my hand on his shoulder and say, if it's any consolation, you're not real. And then I walk away.
And then he really contemplates this. What is reality? And then you guys walk to a section 1? Raspberries.
Smash him with a hammer.
Smash him with a hammer, scrape him into the box.
Yeah, Eric doesn't get his hands dirty with this sort of thing, but he does a lot of supervising and going, yes, more of that, less of that.
And the other supervisors are in the room. Mr. Supervisor's not the only one. The other supervisors are looking at you being like, a natural. You get into section 2.
The fire thing.
Okay, so we have the glove.
And we saw the witch, which I think was the DM very kindly giving us a clue. We saw the witch remove one log from the fire.
Okay, so Ghoul clambers up with the help of Garth and pours the jam into the pot.
When you say with the help of Garth, are you touching him?
No.
Garth's got the mitten on his head.
He's got the mitten on his head. Yeah. Got one mitten on his head. And so, he's standing on top of the pig's head, pouring the raspberries and the sugar into the pot.
And then once you've done that, I give the mittens to Eric and say, you need to remove one log.
Me? Remove a log? Oh, very well.
Why was he so affected by that?
Well, because he doesn't like manual labour.
Oh, yeah, very good.
It's like he sort of lives alone in the tower. He's a weedy man who lives in a tower and all his undead. So I sort of put the gloves on like I've never used an oven in my life. And I'm cooking for a girl, you know? It's like that sort of thing. I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. And in the end, I cast Mage Hand and I get the Mage Hand to move into the boat.
Great.
Mage hand with a glove on.
With a mitten on.
Very good.
And you remove it, and Mr. Supervisor comes over and he puts his thermostat inside the jam, and he's like, the perfect jam!
Yeah!
Oh, yes. Yes, my wife used to cheer. Now, put your jam in this jar and move on to the next section. Let's drug up that jam.
You got it, boss!
Okay, I go up to the first pixie I see.
Yeah, so on the table there is a pixie in a cage, and it's shivering, and it's like, not shivering, it's scared. Oh, it's scared and cold.
Oh, I go over and I say, hey, buddy, how's it going? Can't understand a word of it, but okay. I breathe some hot air on him.
Oh,
yeah. Are we friends?
Not yet.
Oh, what do I need to do to befriend you, little pixie?
Whatever you want, whatever takes your fancy.
How about we tell each other tales from our lives?
And you sit there for 1 hour.
Yeah. A full hour.
Oh my god.
I regale the pixie with the tales of the time I danced with the queen of the vixens.
I mean, yeah, so roll a, what would that be? Like a
Performance?
Performance, yeah.
Okay, you know what? It's 20.
I mean,
Wow.
yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
and
nice.
you're sitting there, she suddenly gets up, pulls her pixie wings back, and bows.
And I grab her.
Fuck it,
And I start shaking her over the jam.
And, oh God. And lots of pixie dust goes into the jar. You have successfully done it. And Mr. Supervisor comes over and goes, brilliant, excellent. I mean, not a very long time that took,
Yes,
very long
yes.
time, but you have passed. And lots of colourful dust is falling into the jam.
I stick the pixie back in the cage and go, see you, pal. Move on.
While all of that was happening, I took a short rest.
I'll allow that. I will allow that. So, now that you've got the pixie dust in the jam, it is vital and quick that you go and get this mixed and get it to dispatch. So he leads you to a huge machine and with a slot in the side. Now, put your jar in the slot, turn it on, and mix the pixie dust into the jam. Go.
Okay, we put the jar in the slot, and I don't think it's going to work, but I turn on the machine.
You turn on the machine and it starts to rumble. It's not shaking, it starts to rumble.
I take out the spanner,
Okay.
and I turn to Eric and I say, I believe in you, and I toss the spanner to him.
I try and catch it.
Oh, yeah, roll to catch. Oh, like acrobatics?
Athletics?
Athletics.
Acrobatics. Oh, okay, that's a 15.
Oh, great. Yeah, you catch it perfectly.
Yeah.
It worked.
That wasn't the task he asked you to do.
Yeah.
I catch the spanner and I say, "There you are," and hand it back to him. Yes.
Okay.
I can catch spanners any day of the week.
While you are doing your throwing and catching and passing back, the machine suddenly explodes. Smoke comes out of it, and Mr. Supervisor comes over and says, No, you should have fixed it. You've clearly got a loose cog.
We should have fixed it before we turned it on. Oh, piss.
You are fired. And ankle tags vibrate, loud beeping starts, blackout. You are back to where you started.
Oh, come on.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
We've got to collect all the stuff again.
Whoa, wait. Hold on. How's Gluebrick doing?
So, that is a fail. That's a 2. Luckily, it wasn't actual 1. But it is 2-1 on death saves. He's one more away from dying and never being in this game.
This is it. We've got to do it.
We have to do it.
Ghoul, get out of the way.
No! Fucking!
Ghoul just punches the guy in the leg.
Yeah, the
he
man
drops
collapses,
dead.
dies.
Ghoul jumps over to the gardener, punches him in the face.
Dies.
Gets the tool that we need.
Come on!
So Garth bursts into the canteen, trots straight over to the witch and just says, "All right, I need the mittens."
If you want a mitten, you need a curse.
Yeah, give it a Henley.
Okay.
And hand you over the missing.
Good
Am I
choice.
double cursed now?
Yeah, you're double cursed, my friend.
Henley goes over to the mechanic.
What can I do for you?
Give me a spanner.
Absolutely not.
Stab him in the neck.
Yeah, you stab him in the neck and he falls down the elevator shaft.
Great. See ya. Grab his spanner.
So you have the spanner, you have the mitten, you have the hammer, you have the information in your head about the pixie.
Yeah.
Get in the elevator.
Right, so you get in the elevator, you go down, you go through the corridor, you come to the opening, you see Mr. Supervisor. You are late.
Yeah. How's your wife?
Oh, good lord! And collapses to the floor. You run into section 1.
Great. Garth starts smashing up the berries with the hammer.
Yep. Ghoul and Gar smash the berries.
Perfect. You get onto the next section.
Okay, we put the jam on the fire, and I put the mittens on and remove a log.
And then you get to the third section.
I cast Charm Person on the pixie so that hopefully the pixie will be charmed. A wisdom saving throw from the pixie.
That's an 8.
We're friends, aren't we?
I love you.
Yes, well, come over here and we could immediately shake them upside down.
Right. The pixie dust goes into the jar, and then you onto the fourth section.
Okay, I grab the spanner and I tighten the sodding cog.
Great. So you instantly see the cog, and I assume you fix it. You tighten the bolt or whatever it is that needs to be tightened. I should know. I have not planned that. And you put the jar into the machine. Do you want to press the button?
Yeah.
You press the button, and all goes swimmingly.
Yay!
And Mr. Supervisor comes over and goes, "Congratulations, you have made the perfect jam. Now take this to dispatch and come back and do it all again."
What? I'm not doing this again.
Where's dispatch?
Oh, just through there. And there's just a massive sign saying dispatch.
Okay,
Hey,
great.
through we go.
Okay.
So, as you enter the dispatch area carrying your jam, you see the place is packed full of jam jars, hundreds all over the place. Suddenly, from behind you, you hear, "Hi guys," and it's Gluebrick.
Gluebrick, hey, buddy.
Hi, hey Garth.
I never thought I'd say this, but I'm glad to see you, Gluebrick.
Hold on,
Oh.
Gluebrick's here. That means the pig isn't Gluebrick. Who the hell is this pig?
You know Garth Gluebrick?
Oh yeah, I've known Garth since I was really young. He's been with us the whole time.
Oh my god.
Is
Garth
Garth-
is Gluebrick's imaginary friend.
No, he's not imaginary if you can see him, is he? So he's not really imaginary.
Oh, Garth has been with us
He
the
has
whole
been
time.
with us. Gluebrick's been imagining him since the start.
Hey, guys.
It's absolutely sad and lovely.
So lovely.
That's also why Garth had so many hit points, because I'm using Gluebrick stats.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I thought it was like a sinister reason. That's so much nicer. Aww.
So what you guys been up to?
Gluebrick, I think your friends are here to try and help you, and you gotta let them help you.
Oh, I'm fine.
No, Gluebrick, listen to me. You gotta face your fears, friend.
Well, do you mean you want to get out? We got to get out?
Yeah, your friends are trapped in your mind, Gluebrick. They need your help to get out.
Well, there could be worse places to be, couldn't there?
No, you gotta help us, Gluebrick. We need you to face your fear and free us. It's the only way.
What is my fear? What are you talking about?
If I had to guess, I'd say your father.
And if I had to guess, I'd say that scary monster in the basement.
Oh, you mean the very restricted floor, don't go here ever, it's the worst, you'll die, don't do it floor?
Yep.
Well, I mean that as far as I know is the only way out, but the only person who has a key card for that is my papa.
All right, Gluebrick, we're gonna go visit Daddy.
Yes, we have to do that, Gluebrick. Let's get out of here.
Okay. And so you walk back through the section, you get to the elevator, and
Papa's office.
so you press Papa's office. And as you get to Papa's office, the door opens and you find yourself in Arthur's office. Apart from the excessive amount of portraits of himself, it's pretty standard office.
Can we try and find the key?
Gluebhog, where does your papa keep the card?
Oh, I don't know where he'd keep it. I mean, he'd probably have it in a safe somewhere, probably a bit like a safe.
Oh, I start checking all the pictures.
Great. You do find that one of the portraits is slightly ajar. And as you...
Jam.
Inspiration. You can have it. And as you pull it back, you see there is a safe with a 4-code digit.
4-digit code.
4-code digit.
Okay.
What's your mum's birthday?
I have no idea what that is.
Okay, say 4 numbers, Gluebhog.
1, 2, 3, 7.
Okay, try that.
And it works. And the safe opens and there is a key card there.
Okay, we grab it.
As you grab it, suddenly you hear a voice behind you, and it is Arthur. Right. So what are you guys doing in here then?
Nice to meet you. Do you want to come downstairs with us?
You want to go downstairs? You want to leave, do you?
Yes. How do you feel about Gluebhog?
My son?
Yeah.
He's an awful human being. He's an idiot. He's a failure.
Oh.
And as he's saying this, Gluebhog is just standing there and just absolutely taking it. He is so anxious. And Arthur looks at Gluebhog, smiles, and says, "Come on, Gluebhog, should we go downstairs? Do you want to leave?" And Gluebhog just shakes his head. He doesn't want to go.
Papa, don't preach.
Oh, God. You're a
Henry.
horrible human being. I hate you so much.
As this is happening, Garth just goes over and pushes the lift door open. He stands in the lift and he just says, "Well, Gluebhog, I'm going downstairs. Anybody else want to come with me?"
I'll join you, Garth.
I'm not going without Gluebhog.
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to do a thing here, Henley.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Yep, I'm with you.
And Gluebhog knows what's going on and turns to Eric. Eric, I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
Why not?
He's like, I just don't want to go. I don't want to go.
Come with us, Gluebhog. Come on.
If you don't go, then we'll all be stuck here forever.
That wouldn't be so bad, would it? That'd be fun.
Gluebhog,
We get to deliver
Gluebhog.
jam. We can make jam. I love jam.
Your friends have literally gone through hell with you and me. Look, I don't think there's anything that you could possibly do to make them not love you, Gluebhog. It's not about you, buddy. It's about trusting your friends. Give them a chance. Let them see the dark side of you.
Gluebhog, you see a tear rolling down his eye, and he turns to Henley, and he goes, "Henley, please, I don't want to remember."
Gluebhog, there are many things that we do not wish to remember. There are many things that we do not wish to do. But collectively, we may support each other so that we may leave through the gates of hell. I'll look after you if you look after me.
And Gluebhog nods and goes, "Well, look, fine, if we're going to do it, let's do it in style." Suddenly, a slide appears, and he was like, "Let's go down this way." And he jumped through a slide.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
wow.
We jumped down the slide as well.
Great.
On the slide we go.
Yeah, I'm going after him.
As you go down the slide, you get to the bottom, and there's some nice fluffy pillows, and it's a lovely experience. You really enjoyed going down the slide.
Yeah.
And you get to, it's just a small room, and there is a single door with a keycard box next to it.
Okay, we put the key card in.
Access denied.
Gluebhog, you need to help us get through this door. I think it'll only work if you're willing to see what's on the other side. I've heard it said a few times that you don't remember what happens when you go into a rage, right?
Right.
I think in order for us to get out of your mind, you're going to have to face your memories. That's the thing that you're afraid of, remembering what it is you've done in your rages. Are you ready to do that?
Since the last layer, I've started to remember all the rages, but there is one that I can't really remember, and I don't want to remember, but I think it's through the other side of this door.
Well, don't worry, Gluebhog. We'll remember it with you.
So Gluebhog nods,
Access granted.
opens the door. He steps through, and this is what you see. You're in a dusty old rustic stable. Half a dozen horses stand in their stalls, casually munching on the hay and straw that covers the ground. The stable doors fly open, and Catherine, Gluebhog's mother, rushes in. She grabs a saddle and heads towards one of the stalls. Suddenly, Gluebhog's father, Arthur, enters. He is screaming at Catherine as he shoves her to the ground. Catherine does her best to defend herself, but his strikes are too constant. Gluebhog enters, having heard the commotion outside. Seeing what is happening to his mother, he immediately goes into the most terrifying and uncontrollable rage. Gluebhog pulls Arthur off Catherine and pins him to the ground, unleashing the most chaotic onslaught of hits. Catherine, not wanting to see his son become this monster, attempts to pull Gluebhog away. Gluebhog is so lost in his own rage that he aggressively pushes his mother away. Catherine falls back onto a hard wooden saddle rack, hitting her head. Gluebhog stops and looks to his mother, who isn't moving. His father, battered and broken, looks on and says, Gluebhog, what have you done? Gluebhog runs from the bar. The memory dissolves away before your eyes, and you are left in a cold, damp stone room. Nothing there. It's just you guys populating the space.
Oh my god.
Gluebhog
That's
killed
so
his own
sad.
mother by mistake in a rage.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, sorry.
I absolutely heard that, yeah. I saw
sorry.
it. Thank you, Henley.
Gluebhog, what happened was an accident. You were trying to protect your mother. It wasn't your fault.
No, I know, but I killed the wrong person, didn't I?
Yes, your father was the culprit. He was attacking your mother. Your father's a bad man, Gluebhog.
I know. And I know what I need to do now.
Well, we've all made mistakes, Gluebhog.
Yes, we have.
I couldn't have asked for a better companion in hell than you.
Oh, and Eric, what do you have to say to me?
Well, I wouldn't take it so seriously. Honestly, terrible things have happened to me. I once had to endure a 6-course meal with the Sultan of Issachar, and I soiled myself on
You see, it could always be worse, Gluebhog.
It can always get worse. So worse things will happen to us as we continue through hell.
You're right.
The important thing is, do we continue together? I think we are the happy boys, and all those memories should fear us.
As you say this, one of the walls collapses, and the 4 cartoon animals wearing hazmat gear come through, and they take off their masks, and you hear, "Hey, sorry about the technical problems again." You know,
there they are. There they are.
portals, yeah, they're really tricky things, you know. But yeah, it keeps us busy.
Is Garth still with us?
Yeah, hey guys, I'm still here.
Well, Garth, this may be where we say goodbye to you.
Yeah, I think it is.
Whenever Gluebhog looks into the middle distance and imagines that he's seeing a pig rolling around or burying a dead body, we shall know that he's thinking of you, and we shall see you too in our mind's eye.
Thanks, Eric.
Garth, I feel like we didn't really get along, which makes this a little awkward.
I apologize for Henley.
No, it's okay. He's just making jokes to cover up his own vulnerabilities.
No, I'm not! Shut up! You don't know me! I run through the portal!
Henry goes through the portal.
They go through the portal.
I don't want to leave him.
Hey, Ghoul.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave you either. I think you're the coolest, kindest, smartest person I ever met. But hey, you know, I'm always with Gluebhog, so as long as you guys are together, we're always together too.
That's true.
And hey, I kind of gotta go now.
All right,
but
friend.
I can't think of a better way of doing it than maybe you want to give me a hug?
Oh no. All right, well, maybe we'll be on a pizza together one day, pal.
And as you say that, you lean in, you hug Garth, and Garth just slowly turns into starlight and disappears.
Bye, Ghoul.
Ghoul, what do you want to do?
Okay, so Ghoul just takes one of the gloves that he kept and puts it on his little paw, and then just reaches his hand out to Gluebhog and says,
Come on, buddy.
And Gluebhog leans down, touches the mitten, and you're fine.
Let's go to hell.
So then we are left with Ghoul and Gluebhog stepping through to the next layer of hell.
Yeah!
Thank you for listening to Hell or High Rollers. That was episode 16. I have been Chris Leask, your GM. Eric Sanguinius was played by Adam Megiddo, Ellie Morris as Ghoul, Henry Shields as Henley Whispers, and Dave Hearn as Garth the Pig. Also, special thanks to Richard Baker for making the song sung by the Animals. What a talent. If you are enjoying this podcast, then head over to our Patreon page where you can find a whole host of extra goodies, including a side campaign run by Henry Shields, DM notes on each episode, as well as our recently released trial episode. Also, there's some tasty little treats that give you some insight into the backstory of the characters, as well as a whole host of delicious content. And you can also join our Patreon-only Discord, where you can meet legends like Elizabeth Sheely, SJ, Javert Ra, Neil Laracy, David Dent, B. Naylor, Emma Walsh, Chris Milligan, Elliot Barnard, and Helen Stott. If I got any of those names wrong, I am so sorry. The show is produced by Gareth Tempest, and the theme song is by Max Runham. Thanks for listening, and good night.
When you get through 9 layers of hell, you'll have a hell of a story to tell. You're heading back to life, back to the grind, but it ain't that like where I belong.